In fact, I'm gonna go add him to the list. Grobik, done. Also, I'm gonna do this gyro blade. We've added that to the sprig list. What I might do is just, I don't know, I might just switch out for Glenn for now, and once we actually encounter the combat, then I'll go down and switch out. Because, I mean, as long as we have Fargo in the party, and as long as he gets the last hit, then, you know, we have a chance of getting it. We haven't gone to the basement yet. Is in the basement. The basement might actually be the final area. Fight me! Fight me!
Fight me!
Fight me! F-I-T-E, fight me! Combats? Nah. I think the combats, like, we'll see them, like, in the world. If there's gonna be a combat. Die. Okay, what if I do this to you, though? Or to your friend? What if I kill your friend right in front of you? What do you think about that?
Do it. Make it them watch.
Do it. Do it. Good, good. Luckily, I think Glenn, like, trained in two-blade style, and he was only using the single-blade style because he was too poor to afford another blade. But now he got one for free, so, you know. It's good for Glenn.
Cool, cool, free sword.
Cool, free holy blade.
Well, it wasn't holy at the time. It was a little angry.
These brains? Model of brain evolution. Model of lower animal brain. It's monkey. Return to he has returned to monkey.
Return to monkey.
This is a person brain, I guess. This is another person brain. This is a higher person brain.
I don't think that one pulsing is a person brain.
Model of brain behavior. It doesn't. Yeah, it's like another monkey brain. It's like an advanced 8 brain. It's like from Gorilla City in DC. Memory scanning and rewriting is not that difficult a thing. As a matter of fact, it's possible to simulate the thoughts and feelings of each individual. These words are kind of hard to read. These are all just electric signals that flow around the circuitry of the brain, after all. Vessels of flesh can be reproduced through cloning, and the soul stored within these fleshly vessels can be simulated as well. Thus, one could even go so far as to say that death itself no longer exists. Of course, the exploration of an individual being as a variation within the species still occurs. Overall, we can reverse the old maximum and say that there is no death. Where there is no death, there will be life. Okay. You gonna say that to me again? Yeah, he's gonna. Oh god. Okay. Oh god. Let's just go. Let's just leave.
He's still talking at us.
Let's go talk to this one first. You can be this one.
The life forms on this planet developed from single-celled microorganisms to protozoans. Then from fish to amphibians, from the reptiles to the mammals, and eventually to humans.
But what are the reptiles evolved from?
Monkeys. Beginning with a cerebral neocortex which only exists in higher mammals,
that the name of a Crash Bandicoot villain?
Neocortex? Yeah, that's the Crash Bandicoot villain. He's the whole reason why Crash Bandicoot exists. The anthropod brain enlarged at an accelerating pace until it became the human brain we know today. Could the reason for the abnormal development of the human brain be the biological contamination caused by Lavos?
They keep on trying to...
I feel like they're really trying to shoehorn
this?
Lavos into this.
But, like, in Chrono Trigger, did we not see Lavos, like, arriving on the Earth, or whatever this planet is called? But there were already humans there. I mean, Ayla was already there, and she wasn't, like, a monkey person. She was a human.
She also
Along
is
with all the other
abnormally
people.
strong.
Yeah. Like, I could see it being, like, maybe Lavos being there made them smarter eventually, and that's fine, but the game seems to be pushing the notion that they were just mindless apes before Lavos, which is not true. They had society before Lavos. It was a simple, primitive society, but it was a society.
We live in a society.
I feel like the game is trying to rewrite the past a little bit, which is kind of ironic, in a way.
That would mean that humans are really the heterogeneous life form, or foreign matter, as far as the planet is concerned. Humans are a sudden mutation caused by the contact with Lavos, an alien life form that fell to this planet from space.
See, they're trying to say that they weren't human before Lavos, which is not true. They were human. They just weren't as smart, I guess.
Of all the people on this planet, Ayla was the most human.
Ayla was the most human.
That is why humans are, biologically speaking, unbalanced, and I saw half finished, but my brain said half-assed. Humans are biologically unbalanced and half-assed. Internally inconsistent and disconnected, the human existence is plagued by contradictions. He's starting to sound anti-human. An incomplete species torn between love and hatred, whose very being itself contradictory.
Human souls are weighed down by gravity. We must escape to the stars. Only then can we unlock our true potential as new types.
We have to ascend to space. From the
Well,
planet's
could have been a mother to me.
From the planet's viewpoint, humans are the falling apart are the bad guys. They're just destroyers, all cursed, yet perhaps pathetic. He's slowly just slipping away into madness. Pathetic.
We're
blight
witnessing
on
the
world.
origin of a villain right now. Jesus, guy. Also, hi, Bookmark. How are you doing?
This guy in that dialogue just slowly slipped into just this is the arc villain here.
We control human emotions by using neurotransmitters. I've already used this voice, but I'm going to use it again. We're all scientists here. That means by manipulating the nerve transmitters inside their brains, it's possible to control the feelings and even the personalities of humans. Fate uses the records of Fate to connect directly to the brains of the humans with whom they come into contact. Fate not only imprints what actions the humans should take into their brains, but also rewrites their personalities and feelings.
There's a whole lot of writing, rewriting brains, cloning, evolution. There's a lot of things going on with this facility.
Looking for
And yet,
stuff to take.
presumably, all of these people are dead. Or are
Well, I
they?
mean, we kind of know, right? They were all, these are all like echoes of the past, right? Because we know, that's what they said, is that they, does it say that they all left? Or just some of them left to, like, populate El Nido when the islands were made, but they all had their, like, everybody who left had their memories wiped, so they didn't know that they came from here. Ah, well, well.
Wonder what's behind this door.
I mean, this is what we want. So,
just there. This is a big boy. He takes up the whole hall.
Yeah, we went to a map room, and the guy was like, "Oh yeah, El Nido used to be completely, like, empty except for the one island, and then like we were gonna do something, and like people left the lab, and
it wasn't even a natural island either. They made it.
Yeah. Well, no, Gaia's Naval was on the map, and they didn't make that one. Well, as far as we know, they didn't make that one. It was just on the map. They made this one, the island that we're on now in the Dead Sea.
It's Lavos. The island was Lavos.
Probably is. I don't want to hit this guy too hard. I don't think he's a boss. Then again. Just tickle him down. It's fine. I think what I might do, I'll finish Glenn's turn, but I'll just use Select Fargo from now on. So we have the Forget-Me-Not pot on Fargo, by the way, bookmark, so we know that we can get this guy's stuff. So I'm trying to have Fargo be the one to finish him off. There we go. Now, we don't actually know if we got his thing. There's no indication that we got his ability. We just have to go look it up. We have to go switch to Sprig and see if it's on our list now. Hellbound. Which I guess we'll go do. I mean, we can go do that right now. And in fact, I think that we will go ahead and go do that right now, because I don't want to have to worry about it anymore. The combat was the last guy. Combat was the last guy in here that we could get, so we can double check. I had to look it up. Let's see, in Chronopolis, enemies, yeah, that's it. And there's like a boss, but like, you know, I don't think that we can get, I don't think that Sprig can turn into a boss. Pretty sure.
It'd be pretty broken if Sprig could turn into a boss.
Alright, Glenn, have a rest. Sprig, you're in. Let's go fight someone and see if she has it in the list. If so, then we're done. We can just friggin' go. Doop, doop, doo. Cha-ta-doo. Oh my god. Ow. She didn't have any armor on. Alright. Hey! We got it! So now we don't have to worry about her in here at all. We're good to just go and not have to farm these stupid enemies.
Are there other ones we need for,
all over the place. But nobody else in here. You know what? Might as well. Steal. Oink. Holy light. It's actually pretty good. It's a big light spell. You know what? Combat.
Combat.
You have 20 seconds to comply.
You know, some of these robot designs are actually pretty cool.
The combat looks pretty cool. Go ballistic, gunner get ya. Gunner get ya. Gunner get ya, and then, of course, doppelganger again. What is go ballistic?
Well, let's go ballistic.
It's missile spam.
It's a missile circus. Yeah, the Autonomous Circus. Although, realistically, if it was a missile circus, this segment will last a lot longer.
Yeah, we have to see like the missile trails and stuff too.
You have the missile trails, your target trying to dodge all of them.
Let me write this down. Combat. Combat
is ready.
Combat is ready. Well, now we can go back to having Glenn in our party, having a lovely dual sword Glenn.
Don't sound too disappointed.
I mean, there's a reason. There's a reason I have him in the party is because he does good damage when he hits.
Yeah, I don't know why
Especially
Glenn
now.
kind of has. I think he hits more consistently now. Maybe we just needed to give him a second sword, but it's like he did seem like he missed a lot when we first got him. It was at least noticeable.
I'm gonna take this off. For now, we'll put it back on later when we get more monsters. But we're done with monsters in here, so no reason to keep that slot filled up. All right, now we can actually concentrate on going through this dungeon. I feel like I should have saved. You know what? As soon as we're done here on the 3rd floor, I'll go back down and save. What up? Excuse me, sir? Sir? Can I... The
Sir?
DNA records are poems on music. Adenine and thymine, guanine and cytosine, rhythm and melody. Perhaps the DNA of the ones who make contact with the flame is recomposed by the sound they generate within. I wonder if life forms are just dreaming of an endless flow of music. Memes. DNA of the soul.
Memes.
There's a button here. Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Do you see that? Who is this
Which
man?
one? That's Miguel.
This man. Is it? It doesn't look like Miguel. It looks like just some random Japanese guy in shorts and a t-shirt.
I mean, it's just. I mean, he kind of looks like Miguel. I'm assuming it's Miguel, because remember, Miguel was just a dude, just a random guy.
And then here's like a reptite next to him too.
Are they implying that Miguel's a reptite? Was he actually just a reptite?
Descended from reptites. Is that way? Well, if Miguel was a wet reptite, that means Lena's a reptite.
Well, is Lena full reptite or half reptite? Can mammals and reptites interbreed?
Ooh. Ooh. That's a spicy chest. All right, it looks like there might be 2 buttons. There's one right here, and there's one under Lavos, and there's one under Takahashi over here.
Maybe this leg of the story
What
is
if it's
trying
Yasunori
to...
Mitsuda? Maybe that's who that is. Kind of looks like
Do
him.
we have a picture of Mitsuda?
Yes, and he kind of looks like him. Look him up. Look up Yasunori Mitsuda, the composer for this game and Chrono Trigger, among many others. He actually kind of looks like that. That kind of is what he looks like. Humans and reptites. 65 million years ago, the reptites who evolved from reptiles had developed their own unique civilization.
This was long before the ancestors of humans who evolved from primates had developed their civilization. Excavations carried out on the central continent of Xenon have revealed that the reptites already had advanced architectural skills in the prehistoric era. But the fall of Lavos to the planet and the resulting ice age this brought about rang the death knell for the reptites and their civilization.
Yeah, we were there.
After that, the reptites slowly disappeared from the stage of history. However, in the distant past, humans could have been defeated in the contest of evolution, and the reptiles could have continued to develop. It is not unthinkable that such a timeline could exist in other dimensions. Everything is purely a problem of possibilities, and the world is only stabilized by the viewpoint of the one who observes it.
That's quantum theory. Yeah, Morao agrees with me. It could be Mitsuda.
It could, but it's really hard to tell because, you know, it is very grainy. This is a crusty looking image.
Lavos. An extraterrestrial life form that is thought to have fallen from the heavens 65 million years ago. On the timeline that existed before history was changed, Lavos was assumed to have slept deep below the planet's surface, sleeping and consuming the planet's energy up until the day of destruction known as the Apocalypse. There are those who believe that 12,000 years ago, the legendary ancient magical civilization known as Zeal came into contact with Lavos. That faithful encounter is said to have resulted in Zeal disappearing from the surface of the planet within the space of a single night. However, the very existence of the ancient civilization of Zeal has never been proven, so up till this day, this theory cannot be confirmed.
Well, just ask Guile. He'll tell you.
On some timelines, Lavos appeared on the surface of the planet in the year 1999 and brought the world to ruin. However, a group of young time travelers saw where their planet's history was heading and, through their actions, rewrote time. You can play this in the hit Super Nintendo game, Chrono Trigger, published by Square.
Famicom.
Available now.
Famicom.
This very research facility exists on that new timeline.
So this is confirming what I thought before.
Is an alternate
that this
timeline.
is this is the good future timeline. This is the good future timeline where we defeated Lavos and prevented the bad future from happening.
In a world where, thanks to the defeat of Lavos by the young adventurers, the apocalypse never happened, on a temporal vector where human civilization continued to evolve unhampered, all the data on Lavos that was obtained from tracing different parallel world possibilities has proven to be volatile with fluctuating discrepancies.
All right,
Perhaps
do we need
at this point in time, it is nearly impossible to obtain any true information about Lavos.
Do we need to pull up the Doc Brown's diagram about time again?
I think that's the way time works in this game, though.
Excuse me, sir, I need to interact with this.
Thank you.
Well, he's semi-transparent and I'm assuming incorporeal.
There's actually nothing to do here. Can I interact with this? Nope. This is... Oh, there's more stuff. Oh my god, okay. I'm still a little sick, by the way. DNA, the seeds of life. Memes, the DNA of the soul.
The human body is made up of 50 to 60 billion cells. Each of these cells contains genes in the form of DNA. These are the fundamental building blocks that exist inside the cell's chromosomes. They store genetic information that can be passed on from parent to child. The structure of DNA is common throughout all life, throughout all universes. Through DNA recombination, life forms take on differing forms with variable abilities.
I am recovering. It's just, you know, it was a cold, and like I didn't realize I would have to read this much. I knew I would have to read some, but like not in a row. You know what I mean? Is that it? Nothing else?
A lot of people have a lot of things to say here.
Yeah.
To some random stranger. Although, I don't... for the shadow people, I don't think they really have a perception.
Are they...
I think they're just...
even here is the question. Are they actually here?
Well,
or like are these just echoes of the past?
Well, let's assume that their experiment on time actually succeeded. Is this the effect? They don't really perceive time anymore? Or it went... Like, is this a success or a failure? We don't know yet.
See if there's anything I missed on the sides. Nah, I don't think so. I think that we're good. Is there a combat in here again? No. I think we got our one chance to get combat, and that was it. We got it.
I wonder if the capture rate is a bit adjusted for that because it's the only one.
Could be. All right, let's go save the game before we go any further, because we are, as I said, very rapidly approaching the time that I stopped and seemingly got stuck and did not continue this game 25 years ago. We are almost there. In case anyone's wondering, it's at the boss. It's at the boss of this place. Well, that I got stuck.
Well, make sure that you're not going to get stuck again.
I like the music here too, by the way. It's a Chrono Trigger song, you know, kind of remixed a bit. These guys just do not care. Like, they're security, but they don't care that we're here. There's two guys there.
Poor security.
No guys over here. Oh, I'm in a cutscene. You can be this guy.
Who's speaking? The one next to the thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Everyone, gather round. Let's see. In the 11th century, a scientist by the name of Luca indicated the possibility of time travel through the use of a time egg, which utilizes miniature black holes.
Yes.
Whether this could actually be possible or not, still the subject of intense debate, and no conclusions have been made. Well, this guy clearly didn't really play Chrono Trigger.
This guy played the last boss of Dawn Trail.
According to her theory,
Just the visuals.
by rotating a single point of supergravity, space-time continua can be drawn in, thus making it possible to transform that singular point which pulls everything else into a ring formation. Using this ring as a gate between dimensions, it should be possible to travel back and forth between various time-space.
I've heard that the time egg already existed during the legendary ancient dynasty.
I'm assuming I'm responding to that.
Maybe.
We shouldn't have to rely on theories from an ancient civilization that may not have existed. We can do this.
But it's been said that time was altered using the time egg.
That's just a legend. I think the other ones are speaking.
Well, that's fine.
There isn't even any evidence to prove that this ancient dynasty ever existed. The experiment should be starting soon. After we've discovered an unusual gravitational field in this barren sea of El Nido, we built several artificial islands and established Chronoopolis.
Is this still you?
This was all done to facilitate our top secret research. Top secret. But now, our research is about to come to its end. Once the final adjustments are made, the experiment will commence. The experiment
will commence. Fresh maker.
It's just a matter of, that's Mentos. It's just a matter of time. So everyone should keep up their good work.
The chief hasn't returned yet.
He hasn't? Then we'll have to hold off until he gets back.
Well, then why did I even give that big monologue speech? I thought we were going to start this thing.
To think that time is not absolute but elastic, relative and subjective. That there can be individual differences caused by chances in time. Perhaps the same people and life forms can even exist in several different space-times. I like time-space more. An independent time that flows with all will of its own. Ha! What nonsense.
Nonsense. Nonsense.
Alright, well, can we talk to these people? We're conducting a simulation of phase metastasis. Okay.
Yeah?
Good. Phase cancer. But you. You be this guy.
This
is not the same guy.
No. This research center was established under the utmost secrecy by the central regime.
This guy Nixon?
No, I was actually trying to do a Jamie Heineman.
We may appear to be a military research center, but we're actually conducting research on time.
Okay. And then this is the guy.
The lost ancient magic civilization of Zeal. If it truly did exist, someone may have even traveled through time to this period.
Someone might have.
Gee, I wonder who.
One person in particular.
Some plucky teenager and his cohorts. A knight and a pirate. Do you think whoever designed this visual aid is a descendant of what's his face from the manor? Or maybe it was him. Maybe he's the time traveler.
Maybe he is. Maybe he is. Maybe he is a guru. Maybe he's the guru of time. Poke. Poke. Dead.
We seem to be a little strong.
That's good. I'd rather be strong, though. I mean, again, this game is one of those that the bosses... It's only the bosses, I think, that are, like, scaled. I don't think the regular enemies are scaled at all, but I think the bosses, they, like, will scale them a little bit kind of toward your level, so, like, they'll be... but I think it's, like, to a point. Like, I don't... Like, if you're really strong, like, you're still gonna outclass the boss, but, like, it'll be stronger than if you tried to fight it when you were weaker, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they want the boss to be doable, but they want it to be at least a little bit challenging. Their power seal. Hey. Well, we can go see what this chest is, finally. Hey, bud. Do not attack me, I swear to God. The chief said he was going out for a walk. Probably by the dock somewhere, gazing out to sea. Oh yeah, that was the guy. That was the chief. Magnify! Crucify! Surprised you're not picking up on that one, Lost Joke. That's a Yogg's cast thing.
What?
Crucify! It's like a Harry Potter spell, except it's crucify.
No, I was going to say something, but then I just kind of didn't. terrifying.
Dead. Killed you, bro. Killed you. Here, have a Luminaire. We're almost done with this dungeon, I think. But, having said that, yeah, we do still have the boss. The boss that stymied my progress 25 years ago. And only now can I, finally, maybe, take care of him.
The time is now for your revenge.
It's been 25 years. It's taken 25 years for me to get my revenge. I have so much to do right now.
You can make everyone a weapon.
Well, a stone weapon. Not a rainbow weapon, though. Alright, what's in door number 2?
Guards, apparently.
Alright, fine. You know what? You're just gonna be in my way. You're gonna just threaten me as I'm, like, trying to talk to these shadow people. And you, sir. Get out of here.
It's a bit... feels a bit odd to see a very Toriyama design thing in a game that doesn't look very Toriyama.
Yeah. Well, I think if I wasn't using the Master Mune, he wouldn't show up. I think you can still do the same move, but the guy doesn't show up, and it's not as powerful if I don't have the Master Mune equipped. I think is how that works. Alright. Hello, sirs. The experiment will begin soon. Please evacuate to your designated positions. We will do the same in the case of an emergency.
Evacuate to designated positions? Only person. Only personnel.
He came from across the room. He came from all the way across the room. It was all fine here. Then that guy had to butt in. Like this guy just has like 2 legendary weapons, 2 of the same legendary weapon.
Either that it was a really big sword that he just broke in half.
No, it's not. It's literally 2 of the exact same legendary weapon from 2 different timelines. That's what it is.
Only personnel registered as Arbiter may enter.
Okay,
I have to hurry up and say that because
oh god,
coming.
Jesus! Leave me, please, please leave me. Please get out of my face. I'm trying to talk to these people. I'm trying to get through the door. I wonder if I need to go down and talk to the chief again. I wonder if that's what I need to do.
Well, it does seem like, yeah, you need to remind him to, hey, come back. We can't start the experiment without you.
Oh my god, Surge. Why? Why have you done this to me?
Why have you
ruined
done
my
this?
life, Surge?
You know what? Just because I kind of feel like it. Why not? Why shouldn't I X-Strike on this one
After all,
enemy?
why shouldn't I?
1,222 damage. That poor little robot got destroyed. Got double destroyed. Alright. Can I... No. Yeah, I wonder if we need to go down and talk to the chief. Let's go down and talk to the chief. Talk to El Jefe. Sir, can I have your arbiter clearance? You mind? No, he is saying something different. What voice did I use for the chief?
I have no clue. Generic science man voice.
The Time Research Lab, which served as the foundation of this research center, appeared out of nowhere in the year 2300. It was headed up by the scientific genius Balthazar. However, at the peak of his career, he simply vanished. We've continued his work and have come this far. Our work is almost complete. Well, about time I hit the old dusty trail. The experiment's about to begin.
Okay, bye.
I'm head out.
Jesus, we had to watch this whole thing. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Let's save the game again. Over here. We'll Fargo save it.
Here, I'll keep your save game nice and comfy against my bosom.
I'll
That's
keep
what he
you
says.
safe.
I'll hold it fast against me bosom, matey. Me swelling man bosom.
All right,
Come.
it's open.
Lay your head upon my manly chest.
Wow. Look at all these save points.
Wait, are they
Look.
making save points?
They are
here?
making say look, here's a half-made one. This one isn't finished being made yet.
It only saves half your progress.
The record of fate is exposed. Two worlds that are so close and yet so far in nature exist in different dimensions. Under the surveillance of the main computer of Chronopolis, fate. In other words, fate has always been observing the two parallel worlds and guiding them. Fate has been manipulating the world of El Nido in order to avoid any major change to the history it knows. If an event on El Nido influences the main continent, the year 2400 in which fate exists would change. Okay. This paradox could potentially lead to a great disaster. The records of I think this might be two different people talking, but honestly, I'm just reading it like a narrator. That's what it seems like anyway. The records of fate, fate's terminals, collect data from around the world and input guidance directly into the minds of its users. In this discreet way, fate is able to control the lives of people without them knowing. Guided by fate, the people of El Nido lead a harmonious life. In a sense, they are nothing more than puppets of fate. An instruction to the young girl in Arnie 01 to give up going to the main continent as a poet. We know that. We know that one. We know her. An instruction to the man in Arnie 2 to give up becoming a fisherman. We know him too. The plan to avoid any point of contact with the main continent so as not to affect history. However, ever since the formation of the Dead Sea 10 years ago, fate has been unable to intervene directly with World War 1. The best fate could do is cross the dimension and receive data through the records of fate.
And with much difficulty, fate succeeded in binding Miguel to the Dead Sea as a watchman. So Miguel was stuck there. I wasn't sure. But maybe he was just an absentee father.
So this whole setting, or at least our world, is an experiment.
Yes. Everything inside the sea, the El Nido Triangle, or the El Nido Sea. And they don't want it getting out, which I guess is why it's difficult to leave. It doesn't seem to be hard to get here, but it seems somewhat difficult to actually leave.
Once you check in, you can never leave.
And look, the picture that we're looking at is a picture of the front of Viper Manor, the gate. So World 1 is the one in which it was destroyed, which I believe is our world? The regular world, homeworld? And then the picture 2 is, it's still there, so that's another world. This is the observation room. This is where we observe the 2 parallel worlds. Okay. Hi.
Hmm.
You can be this.
The main computer of Chronopolis is called Fate.
Okay. It's Fate OS.
Okay.
Sorry.
Fate is a large-scale prototype completed in the year 2300. It integrated the old mother brain computer circuitry into a more powerful supercomputer.
Anytime you refer to something as mother brain, it's not good.
It's not. We know Mother Brain from Metroid. No, we know Mother Brain from the first Chrono Trigger game. We had to fight against Mother Brain.
Yeah.
She was like the big boss of the future.
She was a rogue AI, I think.
Yeah. She was the one who was like killing people and turning them into like energy for her robots.
This Fate contains a massive amount of historical data dating up to the year 2400.
Okay. It'd be funny if all these actually worked. We could like save our game here.
That'd be hilarious.
And
And also a weird thing to happen, that implying that all of our save points have just been planted there by them. Oh,
well,
okay.
They're planted there in order to kind of guide people on what to do, which makes sense because I've never really called attention to it, but if you actually look at the save file, it kind of guides you about what to do. Like, it kind of gives you like a little blurb about like what you're meant to be doing in the main story.
Oh, we're getting meta in here.
We are getting a bit meta, I think. I'll show you next time I go save, which is gonna be pretty soon, I think. Fargo, you do it, because I want to see if I can steal. Nope. Nope. Can I not? Hello? There we go. Card key! Ah. It all began with a notebook my mother handed me. Who is this? Somebody she found out while cleaning out the closet. This old notebook covered with mold was a diary that belonged to my grandfather who passed away years ago. It contained my grandfather's distant memories. Lasso.
Does this device play back archives?
You know what an archive is? Looks like someone's memoirs.
C's computer knows exactly what it is.
I wonder if you still remember how we first met in our many adventures. Is this Luca?
That... I don't know.
You know what? Keep on going in Luca's voice.
It all seemed like a dream. We ran like the wind during those warm summer days, long ago. You were a piece of a star that fell from the sky. I can still relive the memories of those days long past. Just by closing my eyes, like such, and whispering your name into the desolate night.
Maybe it is Luca.
I think it is Luca.
Although, Luca, you, of all things, you could have named this mysterious child.
Listen,
like
Luca is a genius when it comes to technology and science. When it comes to names, no. No.
Okay, well, I guess no one can be a Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Radical dreamers.
Le Tresor Interdit.
Interdit.
What's this gobbledygook?
We didn't play Radical Dreamers because, number one, it's not, as far as we know, it's not like a full entire story. It's almost, if anything, it's more like a prologue to Chrono Cross, except it's not really a prologue to Chrono Cross. It's more like Chrono Cross took the story that Radical Dreamers was trying to tell and made an entire game out of it. So I didn't feel like it was necessary to play Radical Dreamers because it was a bit, it felt a little bit redundant. But, I mean, you know, maybe I'm wrong, but... Radical Dreamers? What does this mean?
There's a conversation with a comrade.
Are you ready, kid? I know you're anxious, but stay on your toes.
Yeah. Likewise, mate.
Oh,
you messed up, I'll leave you behind. Got that, Serge? Serge? Come on, McGee, let's go. The bastard Lynx is gonna get what he deserves. Say your prayers, not that it'll do you any good.
Huh. There seems to be an archive from a different time than our own.
So this is directly referencing Radical Dreamers, then. Aside from the two worlds we already know about,
and everyone
other worlds
again,
and times
just
they
so
also
comfortable
exist.
With. Maybe it's their comfort that knowing, seemingly already knowing that there's multiple worlds is just a sign of what's going on here. Because they know, except you, the player, do not.
Here. I mean, Radical Dreamers also originally was not available in the US, like, at all.
No.
Until the last few years. No, nothing here? Alright. I think we're ready to go. It's a different timeline where events happen differently. We are gonna go save. I'll point out the little message. It is available now, I know, if you buy the PC version. Or I think a lot of the like any of the new versions of Chrono Cross. It's specifically called the Radical Dreamers version. It's basically just Chrono Cross with some, like, you know, minor enhancements, but then they also include a fully translated version of Radical Dreamers with it. All right, look at this. Look at the info.
Nothing has changed, but everything.
The port town of Termina, Guldove. See, it's like, the thing is, this isn't where we saved. This is the game telling us where to go.
So when it says the port town of Termina, this isn't necessarily, we didn't necessarily save it at the port town of Termina. This is the game saying, maybe you should go to the port town of Termina. To the Sea of Eden, to the Dead Sea. The Arbiter of Time, on whom the three fates smile. So yeah, I think that's this game. This game is getting meta on us and telling us that those little messages are like our fate telling us, trying to guide us to where we're going.
So, are we following fate or denying it?
So far we're kind of following it, but
Well, we're following it because we don't have any other. We don't really have an option to not.
Before I go here, let me check the guide. Are we? Don't look at this lost joke.
Fine, I won't. In fact, I'm gonna get up for a moment.
Okay, that's fine. In fact, I might actually AFK for just a second as well before we head down, just because this is gonna be a thing.
Right.
Save the game. It's a tough boss fight ahead. I knew that. We're not gonna do that. We might do that. Okay. We are going to really quickly. I keep on thinking this guy's gonna hit me. We're gonna go in here, so we're not bothered. I'm going to AFK for just a moment. Lost joke may or may not be here. Are you here? Not here. In that case, I'm actually going to. So for YouTube, I'm going to pause the recording, so YouTube won't actually see a break. But we will be right back. Okay. We're gonna do one thing before, and save again, just because I didn't do this before.
Just to make doubly sure that did you switch out the forget-me-not pot?
Yes. Oh, you know what? I bet Riddell still has it, doesn't she? So I know I try to talk as I take my headphones off and you can't hear me. I know from 25 years ago that this is a black aspected boss.
Right.
But because our main character is white aspected, I feel like we'll go ahead and give him some black plate.
Meta knowledge.
I want to win. This is where I stopped 25 years ago. This specific boss is where I stopped.
Well, do you remember where you went wrong?
I'm pretty sure where I went wrong, and I'm gonna tell you, it was mostly my own fault. Number one, for some reason, I was under the impression that I could not go back. Which is possible. Actually, I don't know if there's a save point down there or not. I was under the impression that I was stuck where I was, that I couldn't go back. I had been using capsules a lot for some reason, and the boss kept on kind of like wearing me down. The boss does a lot of damage. I didn't have the cool stuff that I have now. I didn't have black plate. I didn't have, like, you know, prism weapons or anything like that. I didn't have the Master Mune because I didn't really do any of the side stuff originally. I wasn't following a guide originally. And the boss basically completely kicked my ass, and I was under the impression that there was nothing else that I could do. And to be honest, again, at the time, I have never been that big a fan of JRPG type games back in the day. And honestly, I just kind of got fed up with it, and I just quit. So I think I just didn't have the patience. And to be honest, even back then, I wasn't really paying that much attention to the story either. So, you know, I wasn't really invested into the game. If I was more invested in the game, then maybe I would have kept on trying, maybe eventually finish the game, but I just wasn't. Now, though, I have in fact been paying attention to the story. I have in fact been, you know, reading everything. I've done a bunch of the side stuff, almost all the side stuff up to this point. We've got really good, you know, things. Oh my god, 3 of these guys. Okay. Kablam.
Abracablam.
So no, I think that we're gonna be good. Okay. Gonna get you. Oh my god. Ow. Well. Whatever.
It's almost like if you were using Sprig and for some reason you have yet to actually capture this enemy. You have 3 chances now.
3 chances, more than 3, because there's another one too.
Oh, I only saw 3. Is there a 4th one?
No, there's another enemy on the bridge that we can fight.
Oh.
It's probably gonna be another 3.
It's gonna be another
Try
3.
Eagle Eye plus Vigora on Surge. Who has Eagle Eye? I'm sure someone does. If someone doesn't, I can give it to them.
That's right, we just got Vigora, didn't we?
Yeah. Fargo has it. That guy died.
Did he? I couldn't
there's
tell.
Vigora.
The other one.
Where's Eagle Eye? I wonder if Glenn has Eagle Eye. Well, we'll do Vigora on Serge.
Sergey.
Sergey.
Isn't
We'll
that
wait for him?
Isn't
though.
the Metro
One.
character?
I don't know. What is the Metro character's name?
It was Artyom.
Yeah, Artyom. Oh my god, let me have a turn.
No. You get
Let me have a
Missile
turn.
Circus.
Ow. That was a big one. Do I have Eagle Eye? I do have Eagle Eye. There you go. Search. Oops. Search.
What did Vigor do again? Increase his what?
It lets me... It reduces my stamina use. And Eagle Eye... Ow.
Oh. Search
That'll
is
be
a
fine.
little hurt.
We're gonna attack this guy. Uh-oh. Don't do Surge. I have Revive. I can just revive him, but... Wow.
They're kind of hitting hard a bit.
They're like suddenly hitting hard. Well, we can do this. So does Viagra only work like one time? So now Surge doesn't have it anymore?
Did you call it Viagra?
I mean, that's kind of what it is. Another heal all. So I need to like prepare for it, basically. Need to prepare better for it. That's fine. I feel like maybe what I should do is I should get Fargo up, and then I should get Glenn up, and then I should immediately cast Eagle Eye and then Viagra. And then have Surge take his turn. Okay.
He still has Eagle Eye on him. Alright, well, I was gonna try to save some healing, so let's do Leash and Sleesh. 654. How is he not dead? How are you not dead, sir?
I'm gonna get you.
He's doing a lot of damage to Surge because Surge doesn't have his really good armor on right now because he's spec'd for anti-black. You know what? Just hit him. There we go. Good job.
We did it.
Yay, we're all back up. I don't have to, kill this guy, but, kinda want to.
After all, why shouldn't we?
Only 2 of them. Alright, so, Glenn hit him a few times. And then we'll have Fargo hit a few times. Viagra is 5 or 6?
I think it's 5.
Alright. I think Glenn is prepared for it. We'll double check though. Yep. Alright. Fargo.
Fargo.
Alright, Glenn. Eagle Eye. Search. Fargo. It's 6. Viagra. Give some Viagra to Surge. Surge. So basically, I'm just gonna crit these guys over and over and over. I'm gonna 3-star crit them. If they let me have a turn.
If they let you have a turn.
Okay. There. He still has, and he still has Eagle Eye too. He still has stamina and he still has Eagle Eye. There we go. Don't you kill Fargo. Alright, you can attack Glenn, that's fine. I don't care about Glenn.
Except we kind of, because he's going to be in the final... This is the party we're running with.
That's true. Probably shouldn't have cast this. I probably should have just saved my magic for healing, but you know what? It's fine. We have healing. We have capsules. We have nostrums or whatever. Oh my god, Fargo. Why do you miss? Why do we miss, Master Wayne?
So
Fargo's
we can
dead.
keep missing again.
Fargo died.
Fargo!
Fargo died.
Treating him like he's a Pokemon. He just says his name.
Get up, Fargo. Glenn, please kill this man. Oh my god, Glenn!
He's still up to his old tricks, I guess.
I should double check and make sure everybody has a revive.
Probably. Everybody needs at least one.
Or burn 2. Alright, who doesn't have a revive? You have a revive. Oh, you have another thing I could use. What is this? Level 3? Photon beam. Probably give him a few more white things. In fact, I'll give him Holy Light. Instead of that, Diminish is fine. That's fine. That's all fine. Glenn has a revive. Does Glenn have any blank slots? He does. Glenn, we're gonna give you Meteor Shower, I suppose. What's better, Photon Ray plus 6 or Meteor Shower plus 2? What would be better? What would do more damage? It's only one boss, so like you would think a single hit would do more damage than a AoE. Is it Meteor Shower, really? Okay. Meteor Shower.
Shower those meteors. They're really stinky.
No revive on Fargo, but we don't actually have another revive to use, so...
I thought we had at least 3.
No, I don't think we do. Let's go ahead and get him some photon rays. I want to look and see if I have... I don't. I was gonna see if I had any other consumables. It might be on another character, but I mean, man, it's gonna be annoying to have to look on all my characters. You know what? It's probably on Riddell. No, it says remove all. I mean, I think I removed everything that she has. No, it's not on Riddell. Could be on Starkey. We used Starkey for a while. We used but I'm pretty sure like I always remove like all when I stop using a character, so. No, it's not on Starkey. Skelly? No, not Skelly. Yeah, I must not have got him. I didn't really use anybody else. That's fine. You know what? I think that we're fine. Yeah. Are we all maxed? Yep, we're all maxed. Max life.
Maxing, relaxing, chilling out cool.
Fingerprint and retina scan required. Project Kid, excuse me? Does that say Project Kid?
Is the final boss Luca?
Please step inside the circle and hold up your left hand. Analyzing. Please stand by. Analysis complete.
Processing.
Fingerprints, retina, and C-class DNA all clear. Data discrepancy due to aging within permissible range. 96% confirmation that this individual is the last registered arbiter. Access granted. Welcome back, Chrono Trigger. I'm not the legendary Super Famicom game by Square, Chrono Trigger. I'm a person. Hi, my name is Serge.
So that's why Lynx needed Surge's farm.
Lynx must be inside already.
Wait, I thought we swapped our bodies back, meaning we just turned back into ourselves?
Yeah, I don't think that we swapped back. We just got our we just kind of regrew our body back. I think that he might still be in our body.
I see. Okay. Yeah. Along with the frozen flame. You know, I keep trying to keep his pirate accent up, but it keeps turning Scottish.
I mean, that's close enough. Arbiter confirmed. Access granted.
I don't know my pirate history well enough to wonder if there were actually just Scottish pirates.
I'm sure there were.
Where are we? Is that the frozen flame?
Ah, exactly.
Huh?
Who's saying that? Who's talking?
Who's speaking?
Is it Lynx? No, the hearer of people's prayers, the provider of riches, fame, and power. The bestower of eternal life, the promiser of peace and happiness. It is Lynx. It is friggin' Lynx. You continue.
This is the essence of what descended from the heavens in the prehistoric age. The living crimson stone, the frozen flame.
Lynx!
What took you so long? You had me worried.
Aw, that's nice to be thought of. No, we got held up a little bit. We fought a couple extra robots. We had to, get some doppelgangs for Sprig, for use later. But, we're here now.
Worried that you might have perished on the way here.
Aw, he cares. Also, there's Kid, just laying there.
Are you alright?
I'm here too. It's no use. I put her soul to sleep. I had to remove any potential obstacle from us having this talk.
Who are you? What are you after?
You still don't know? I am the human incarnation of fate.
Uh-huh.
The living interface of the fate computer system.
Okay, why are you such an asshole?
I'm an unfeeling computer.
I mean, that's only part of an excuse.
Well, put simply, I, too, am fate.
What?
14 years ago, on the night of a terrible storm, the cogs began to turn. That night, Wazuki and Miguel set out to sea carrying a sick young child in their boat.
Uh-huh.
That child was you, Serge.
Oh my god, I had no idea.
After you had been attacked by that panther demon. Don't interrupt me.
Sorry, so far you're not telling us anything we didn't know. You're getting to it, though. I understand. You're getting to stuff we don't know. It's just that we already know all
Do
this.
you know I am monologuing?
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You're breaking the rules. Your poisoned wounds were beyond the healing abilities of the doctors in Termina, even Guldo. So they set sail to Marbule in order to see the sage there, not knowing how bad the storm would become. Being skilled sailors, the two men were able to survive the storm. But they were blown off course and came ashore on this island, where they decided to seek shelter. At the time, this research center was offline due to the severity of the storm. It only took 10 minutes for the system to power back up. By then, the flame found you. Contact with the flame healed your young body, but that was not all. Once the security card system rebooted, it would only grant access to you, the Arbiter. You can't imagine the trouble this caused the Fate computer system in achieving its objective.
What is its objective? I mean, it's just telling people how to live, but for what purpose?
For the glory of mankind.
It's before we go on, so I'm trying to figure it out. So they make this thing. They want to control time for whatever. I mean, who doesn't? I guess. Fate wants to control everything in El Nido because it doesn't want people from El Nido. It doesn't want things from El Nido to affect the main continent, which is, you know, where Chrono Trigger takes place. Because Fate is from the main continent, and it doesn't want anything to like mess up its timeline, right? I think I got that.
Okay.
Because Fate is from 2400 or 2400, right? But it's not 2400. It's what, 1016 or whatever right now. But Fate is from the main continent, from the future. So Fate doesn't want anything from El Nido to get to the main continent, so it doesn't mess up its own future, and it ends up, you know, like those ruins in the Dead Sea. 1020, all right. But I still, I guess, don't understand what the purpose of Fate is. Like, I mean, you know, I'm sure that they'll explain it to us. I'm just trying to figure it out now. The Fate's purpose here, specifically in El Nido, seems to just be to stop us from interfering with it. But what is Fate's overarching goal? I guess we'll find out.
What is your prime directive?
Go ahead.
As I was saying, inside of Fate, there was a standalone circuit that had been kept hidden since the old Mother Brain generation.
Okay.
That circuit was designed to start a malfunction, or more precisely, a rebellion. Who would have thought that such a small bug, a traitor, would exist inside of a Fate? That hidden circuit was based on the initial Ash tier model circuit board, with extra logic added by other scientists.
What's Ash tier? Someone remind me? It's not Luca's last name, is it?
I think it's Lucas' last name is Ash tier.
Is Luca's last name Ash tier?
I mean, a quick glance.
Let's see. Hold on. Try not to spoil myself about anything. Look at his name. Luca Ashtier is her name.
Fate itself did not realize that this circuit was present within its core system. Or more correctly...
Did they ever say her name in the original game?
I don't think last names were really ever mentioned in the first game all that much, if at all.
The circuit was programmed so that the moment Fate did detect it, it would erase all records detection. Dr. Luca Ashtier.
Hey, she got her doctorate. Nice.
Unbelievably intelligent
PhD.
and incredibly enthusiastic. She was so beautiful, everybody liked her. You might even go so far as to call her a mad scientist.
But she's not related at all to Lucia. Even though they both have purple hair and are mad scientists. And have very similar names.
For sure.
Of course, I don't believe that it was Luca alone that devised this plan.
What are you getting at, Lynx? Come on now. I feel like you're trying to baby step us.
Yeah, come on.
Something.
Keep going.
I'm sure the first curator of this research center, a man named Balthazar, had a hand in it too.
Balthazar is one of the gurus.
Fate! Bring out the traitor, Prometheus.
Affirmative.
I'm assuming this is Balthazar.
I assume, well, it's Prometheus, but all
right,
is
yeah.
Prometheus Balthazar?
Prometheus is who's speaking.
You have finally released me. Welcome back. So, you're the real Surge. I've waited a long time for you. I'm glad you made it in time. Surge, I beg you, please, bring an end to the enmity between Fate and the dragons.
Fate! Eliminate him.
Affirmative. Now eliminating Prometheus.
No, you cannot. Please, search for the future of mankind. For the future.
Oh yeah, Prometheus is the name of Robo. Prometheus is Robo's name.
Yeah. Now I remember.
Wait, are we talking to Robo right now then?
We were talking to Robo.
Well,
Idiot. Destruction to those who oppose the goddess of fate.
Lynx, why would you?
Ha! Come, Surge.
you're okay. Ah, oh my god. Hi.
Show me what the purpose of your life on this planet is. Teach me what it means to be alive.
Well,
So here we are. This is the most that I get. This is the furthest I ever got in this game. Here it is. We're here.
unusual music for an unusual boss.
Let me, because I don't want to lose. Again, after 25 years. Let's see. Fate is super powerful. It does techs every round. It counts down to a really big tech that is enough to kill your group.
What do we do to stop it?
Apparently it has a particular pattern that it always uses. Like, it always does the same thing.
So we can just are we just preparing for that that ultimate attack? Or
It
can
will
we, like,
also do
stall it?
physical attacks. We basically want to keep our HP up. Of course, we want to make sure it never gets to full black. Probably should have used some of those recharges, but that's fine. I'm not going to worry too much about it. We're here. I'm not going to go back. If we had someone who had Grim Reaper, we could use Grim Reaper on him because he does turn the things all black, but you probably shouldn't. This is basically saying... the first thing he'll do is diminish, and basically you just don't want to use text at that point. Like, you want to just kind of survive until he uses until he counts down to 1 or 0 and uses dark energy, and then right after that, basically use all of your techs because he's gonna do diminish again. Alright, well, I mean, no use waiting. We're just gonna friggin' do it.
we left Link's. What do we call you? Fate?
He hasn't used diminish yet, so I can use an element. So we're just gonna go ahead and use an element right now. Right against black should do an okay amount of damage. It does do an okay amount of damage. Okay. And now, basically, don't cast elements, at least not offensive ones. Of course, we need to cast something to keep us living, but that's fine. That wasn't that much damage. I'm not gonna let us get too low, but like, I'm not gonna like baby us until it gets closer to the end of the countdown. Ray. It's Heat Ray a black element? Oh. Surge doesn't care. Surge doesn't care about that.
We ain't got time for that.
I am gonna do something though, to get away from black. Do I have like a single heal? Here plus. You're right, I can Eagle Eye Vigora, you're right. Let's do that. Eagle Eye, Surge. Green, so it should get away from all black. Yeah. Free fall. Yes! Do it to Surge. Yes.
Heal me.
Oh my god, am I that strong? Let's do this. I want my other guys to defend because he's about to do something really big. In fact, instead of defending, I'm going to have Fargo heal because he's already low. Never mind, he can't heal. Glenn, you heal. Fargo defend. Glenn defend. He doesn't need to defend, but I'm keeping his stamina up right now. Oh yeah, pillage. Oh shit. Well. Well, Fargo's gonna get hit hard about now, but that's okay. Surge can revive him, so can Glenn, as long as he lives. Glenn did not die. That is amazing.
Somehow.
That is amazing. Fargo? Pillage this man. Should I restart? What do I get from this guy? Should I restart? Is it worth restarting? Hold on, let me look him up. Chrono Cross. Oh my god, no, just tell me what he gets me. I don't think I get anything. I don't think I get anything from him, to be honest. You get Holy Healing dropped at the end, though.
So it matters not.
Rare Steel, I don't care about Earring of Light.
trying to figure out what I want to do. Let's, Don't miss! Glenn! You're screwing me so hard. Unless that's it. Am I done already? Did Glenn just kill him? I was trying to get X strike ready. Apparently I didn't need X strike.
Apparently.
Wow. That fight defeated me 25 years ago. Well, to be fair, like, I didn't have all of this stuff that I have now 25 years ago. I didn't have the, like, top-of-the-line armor. I didn't have the Master Mune, you know. I didn't have any of this crap. I probably didn't even have 39 stars. I probably didn't even do, like, all the side, you know, bosses, so I probably had less stars as well. Well, everything from here on out... Oh, I didn't get Holy. That's fine. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not going to worry about it. From here on out, this is all new to me. I've never seen any of this. Ever. Of course, getting up to this point, I also barely remembered because, again, 25 years. It's been 25 years since last I played this, so... It's not like I knew all of this stuff beforehand. Plus, when I played it originally, I wasn't even really paying attention. So, it's been, like, all new to me anyway.
No! How could you? Fate, the goddess of fate, was not meant to die.
Then why did you direct us here? You just didn't think that I was that powerful?
Oh, here's a voice you haven't really been doing a whole lot.
Huh? Where in blazes am I? Serge! What happened to me? That's it! I've come up with a new recipe!
Wow.
How'd you get up there?
Real quick. Oh, hi.
Sorry, I'm a little thrown off by the sudden skip of her.
No, touch his pass. Do not touch it. Kid, I know the feelings you have inside you. The urge to bring everything to nothing is now stronger than your desire to save everyone. You may want to throw it yourself down the cliff of destruction. That is your imperative. But s'il vous plaît.
S'il vous plaît.
Kid, but it's s'il vous plaît.
Please. Basically, please.
Do not drag Serge and the others down with destruction with you.
Shut up, you loony! I know what I'm doing! It's too late! There's no turning back now!
Kid, we good? Or...
Kid, I thought you were meant to kill Lynx. We kind of satisfied your life's mission there.
I think you were Water Dragon.
Yeah, yes, I was Blue Boss Nass. Fate has fallen. Fate has died.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah, tiny.
Finally, the time has come!
We don't even know what the dragon's deal is, still. I guess they were made in this experiment because the islands that they, you know, rule over weren't there. Except for the Green Dragon's Island.
So it's likely they were all made. They were all artificially created.
It seems like it. Indeed. The long, endless night shall finally come to an end. Who did Earth Dragon?
I don't think Earth Dragon ever spoke, did they?
No, for mankind. They look like big, strong hands. Were you Black Dragon?
Yeah, I don't...
Just do your best Nathan Explosion.
Hold on. I shall make you bleed. Oh no. We are the cause of the destruction.
Feel 1,000,000 years of this planet's agony, pain, and suffering. Okay. Maybe don't be evil, though.
Except they're evil. Equip your strongest lightning spells.
Sky Dragon Isle is disintegrating.
It's waking up.
Welcome! That's what the...
Welcome.
It has his arms open.
Welcome to Dragon Isle.
We spared no expense. Tower, it's come back to life again. In the year 2400, during a time experiment, the flame goes out of control. This causes the dimensions to rip apart, resulting in a time crash. How do you know all this, kid? Who the hell are you, kid?
We still
Engulfed in
really
an
don't know who
enormous
Kid is.
dimensional vortex. Chronopolis was hurled 10,000 years back in time. Perhaps it was the awakening Lavos who pulled the frozen flame back through time to it. Maybe so that Lavos, who saw the possibility that some young adventurers might destroy it, could create a backup plan. But that ain't all. At the same time, another city from a different dimension's future was also thrown back in time. Dinopolis, the future city of the Reptites, Azala's descendants who had evolved more closely with the planet. Just as Lavos, in an attempt to save itself, summoned Chronopolis from the distant future, perhaps our planet beckoned Dinopolis into the past, maybe as a measure against Chronopolis and humanity. And it wasn't the dragon gods who sealed up the frozen flame. It was fate, who used the flame's power to divide and seal the dragon in slumber. And now that fate has been defeated, the dragons will join together again to start their revenge. So, is she... I'm a little bit lost. Is she saying that the dragons are reptites?
How's the blue dragon flying?
It has an air bladder. It's the same way they describe that they excuse the flying fish in Final Fantasy XIV. They have air bladders.
So, are they gonna morph into one super dragon?
That'd be kind of cool.
Weird Arimon-looking dragon.
Ah, stop it! Nom nom nom.
Oh no, I've made a grave error. Wait, I think he might actually be flying with, like, air, because it sounds really gassy.
And I'll form the head. Well, now he looks like a Final Fantasy boss. Ew.
Should probably get that looked at.
Yeah, those tonsil stones are killer.
I feared it will come to this. I didn't want to have to fight with you if it could have been avoided. Adieu, Serge. Adieu.
And we still don't know what Harl's deal is. What's your deal,
Um,
Harl? What's your deal, kid?
Maybe we're gonna find out. Oh, kid? What? There she goes.
Okay, bye. Like, I have my theories about Harl, but I haven't really expressed them yet. My only one theory that I have about Harl. Give me a freaking break. You mean to tell me we were being used all this time?
Yeah.
Damn.
Good talk.
What is done, although we may not like it. In any case, we need to make our way into that floating tower. Bring me the floating fat man, the Baron.
Yes, we cannot just twiddle our thumbs and do nothing.
The only problem is...
So, we have to find a way up there, right?
It's fine. Listen, I know a guy named Sid. He makes airships. It'll be fine. Oh wait, no, that's wrong. That's the wrong series.
What if there is a Sid? They're
What if there?
just,
I feel like
they
Luca
took the
is
Sid.
this world's Sid, though.
Yeah, but Luca's dead?
Probably.
It's not like the great SS Invincible can make it up there either. There has to be a way.
Yes, the world has infinite possibilities.
We have tools.
There has to be something that will help us reach that tower.
We must go beyond 2 worlds.
At least our objective is clear. I do not know how, but we must find a way.
This is you or me. It's been a while for Marcy.
You were Marcy.
So, like, whatever happened to a kid after that?
Doesn't look like she'll ever wake up.
Uh-oh. You know what you need to do?
Indeed. She's resting at Radius's palace.
Palace?
Radius has a palace? The old
Place.
man?
He said place. He said place.
Oh.
That's what,
Well,
what he
whatever.
calls it. That's what
Well-
Radius calls it. He calls it his palace. It's just a tree
Well,
house.
He
Radius
is the
tree,
king of his
tree
own
fort.
kingdom.
No
His
girls
home is
allowed.
his kingdom.
Well, at least she can rest quietly there. Plus, Radius will watch over her.
Her spirit seems to be possessed by the past. A powerful item is necessary in order to dispel it. How do you know that?
Something like the dragon tear or the Masamune.
Yes.
Well, guess what, bucko? We have both.
No use just moping around here. Indeed. We have much to do. However, time will not wait.
Then we have to take action. Let's shove off, mateys.
You shove off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quiet.
Indeed. He's dead.
I mean, we're not going to change our party right now, but thanks for suggesting it, game. I'm happy with our party the way it is at the moment.
For now.
Guess what? It's 2 o'clock, so that means we're done. We're done now.
Well, that was actually a pretty good time to stop.
Yeah, we do have a little bit of faffing to do next week, because now we can. Now we can finally actually do it. Next week we'll go around and collect a few more, mobs for Sprig. Well, not really I don't really care about Sprig. I care about the Grand Slam, the Iron Man competition. And we'll do that, and we'll get Janice. And then we'll continue on. And I don't know, as far as I know, we really only have one main dungeon left, which is, of course, I mean, we saw the dungeon that we have left. Look, it's over here. Here it is. It's there. It's flying. It's floating there. Like the friggin'
Menacingly.
was it the Black Omen from Chrono Trigger?
It's essentially the Black Omen, is what it is.
It's Black Omen if Reptites made it, basically. So yeah, we'll do that. It's possible next week we'll finish. I feel like it's also possible that next week we'll get really far with faffing, and then we'll like only have an hour left, and I don't necessarily want to go into the Reptite Black Omen until if we only have an hour left. I don't know how long it's going to take. Probably more than an hour. So we'll see. There's a couple other things that we could do as well if we need to fill time. Including something that is potentially on the screen right now. Mysterious. But yeah, we'll save here. And next week we're almost at the end, you guys. Like I said, everything, that whole cutscene, brand new to me. I've never seen that before. All this stuff that's going on now, I don't know anything about it. None of it's like some of the stuff. Like I said, it's been 25 years. A lot of it I just didn't remember. Some of it is vaguely familiar. The thing with Chronopolis was vaguely familiar to me. But like, I stopped at Fate, so everything else is new. So I'm kind of excited to see what happens. So anyway, thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.